Hey Jam, Pastor Mike here, and this is our usual Jam Wednesday video, and I have something very special in store for you today. I don't know if any of you are keeping track, but Mother's Day is approaching pretty soon, and it will be May 10th on a Sunday. Now, I imagine that you're already brainstorming and thinking about what you can do for your mother to make sure that she feels loved. But at the same time, it might be a little bit difficult for you to go outside and do something in terms of shopping or purchasing. So I'm going to show you a little something that you can try at home. It's called roses, origami roses. And many of you are familiar with what origami is. It's basically folding paper to make neat shapes, animals, and all that kind of stuff. And today, I'm going to teach you how to make roses out of origami paper. Now, my hope is that perhaps by the time Mother's Day rolls around, you'll have had enough time to practice at home so that maybe you can make a couple and gift them to your mothers who always are looking out for you, who loves you so much so that you could bring a little joy into her life. This is something that I did when I was around your age, and trust me, it works like a charm, and especially when you don't have an income yet. So until you're able to work and earn some money and buy her something nice, this might have to do. So all you really need is some paper. If you don't have origami paper at home, just take out some printing paper or some construction paper and make a square. And with a square piece of paper, that's all you need to begin. All right, let's get started. All right, guys, here is my square piece of paper, and this orange here is going to be the color of my rose. Now, during the process, we're going to flip it, the sides. So the opposite is white, and this is what I want to be on the outside. So I want you to start with the inside of the rose showing outward. So whatever color you want to show on the outside of your rose should be here. Now, first fold is a triangle, simple triangle. Please try your best to match all the corners. Fold as cleanly as possible because this will make your rose easier to make later on. Now, once you've made your triangle, I want you to fold it in half again, make a smaller triangle. Like so. Okay. Then I want you to open it up. It should look like this. Now this time I want you to fold it this way. Make a nice long rectangle. Okay. And like we did earlier, also fold this in half. Now it's square. I want you to take this square and fold it into thirds, not halves, but thirds. Get about a third there and flip it over. Make this opposite meet this end so that we have thirds. Good. Now we also want lines here, so we'll do this way. About a third, fold, flip, and again, fold. All right, now when we open it up, it should look like a tic-tac-toe board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. Okay, now I want you to open it up all the way. Good, it should look like this. It should be divided into lines and squares. Awesome. Now, let's go back to our very first fold of the triangle. Now this part, if you've ever folded a crane, it'll be not too hard. I want you to lift up this flap, and I want you to put your finger in here. I want you to open up and push down. So open up and push down. Flip it and do it the same for the other side. Raise it, open it, and push down. All right, so it should look like this, square, the corner here, and an opening here. want you to take the corner piece and fold half of the first row of squares. So the first row of squares, fold half. Okay, and I want you to flip it this way, and this is still the corner side. Do the same. Okay, so it should look like this, and on the other side it should look like this. Now this might be a little tricky, so please try to follow along. If you look up here in the opening, I want you to take these two flaps, and I want you to open them up slowly. If you open it too quickly, it might unfold, so you don't want that. Open it slowly, place it on the ground, and gently push down on these folds right here. So it looks like that. There's a little point here, and each of these is a fold. Okay. Now, we want to get this down, so I want you to take your 2 index fingers and twist counterclockwise. I want you to twist here once. You see how it's opening up? And again. And you keep going around twisting until it starts to flatten out a bit. And at the very end, you push down on this. And you should have a diamond shape. A diamond shape. Doesn't have to be perfect. Now, this is where we're going to flip it upside down. It looks like this. This is going to be the outside of your rose. Now, here's the hardest part of the rose making. You see this point here where the bend of this line meets? I want you to take this corner and bring it to that, like so. Okay? And hold it with your hand right there. And you see how this is opened? I want you to do a little pincer and pinch, fold upwards. And then let go. I want you to do that for all 4 sides. So corner to the line, pinch, let go, corner to the line, fold, pinch upward, and let go. And one last time. Okay. And if it's misbehaving like this, just try to straighten it out like that. Okay, so it should look something like that. Now, I want you to carry these, the folds that you made earlier, carry it around, and imagine like you're making a cup. Okay, imagine you're making a cup and go all the way around. Straighten it out if it's bulging out a bit, and it should look like this. And here's a surprising thing. If you flip it upside down, oh look, the rose is already complete on this side. So now we just got to seal up the bottom. Okay, I want you to lift that flap a bit. And you see this white triangle here? I want you to push on it. Push. And if you notice, this side will also transform into a triangle. Like that. Now I want you to keep pushing the triangles down until you've gone all the way around. At the end, you should be left with one triangle, like so. It looks like this, and I want you to squeeze this under here. Slide that in. Gently shape this. Oh, look, there you have it. And now we have our rose. Pretty simple, right? So we will, this is the finished form, but if you want to make it even a little fancier, you can take your fingers and kind of give a little bit of bend to the tips so it looks more lifelike. If you have a toothpick for small pieces of paper, or a pen maybe for a big piece of paper, you can do that too and help you roll. But hey, there you go. Make a couple of these, put them together, and it'll look like a bouquet. All right. Happy folding.